is how do you shut down the reactions that you're having? I talked about that uncertainty, keeping that cortisol high. How do you shut down the reaction that you're having to those triggers in the environment so that you can bring that cortisol level back to baseline? There's a couple of ways to do that, but mostly what I'd like to talk about is disconnecting from the source of the stress. One of the things that I really enjoy with my husband is going on vacation. And for a lot of us, getting away is that time to get away from what is causing us stress, disconnect, and decompress. For his 50th birthday, we went on a special trip. He likes to scuba dive. We live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He dives in Lake Michigan where it is cold. That water never really gets at the bottom above 40 degrees. So for the treat for his 50th birthday, we went down to Mexico for a scuba diving trip. He really was excited about it. I don't scuba dive with my heart condition. I don't think my cardiologist would like that very much, but it was fun. We went with a couple of other couples who dove. They would go off in the morning, do a couple of dives, we'd have lunch together. And then we all retired to the pool, which was in a mangrove with iguanas running around, which was kind of a cool environment. And our friends would bask in the sun like the iguanas and have a beverage and read a book and have a conversation and maybe have another beverage and maybe a nap. And that is how they would spend the afternoon. I am very pale and my husband can't sit still. So we were not basking in the sun like the iguanas, which is how we affectionately started to refer to our friends. We would go and do things. We would go and sail the little boat. We'd go into town. We'd go sightseeing. We would do things during the day, always stopping by the pool in between activities and saying hi. And that's what we did for a couple of days until one of the gentlemen said to my husband, "When are you going to relax? You are go, go, go all of the time." And my husband said, "I am relaxed. I'm like a border collie. If I don't have something to do, I start chewing on things." And it was one of those moments in a marriage where you sit back and go, oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because he's not chewing on things like the baseboards like a dog. He's chewing on things. He can't let go of what's going to be in his inbox. Was the project he delegated going to be handled properly? He can't let go of those things unless he's fully occupied. He needs things to do so that he can disconnect and decompress. He's a border collie. So truly, all of us exist somewhere in between border collie and iguana. We do. The trick is knowing what we need and giving ourselves permission to disconnect and allow ourselves to decompress.